Hey, what's good, everybody? I'm Joshua Jericho, and this is 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. And today we're going to talk about Howzer. But not this Howzer. Not the one that everybody talks about all the time. Nope, today we're going to talk about this Howzer. You might recognize him as the SR Howzer, Green Howzer. And why are we going to talk about him? Well, because one of the questions I've been asked in my guild and in my channel a couple of times is, Joshua, I don't have Green King. Who can I take to Grey Demon? And a lot of times the answer is, well, you can take Blue King and he does okay damage. Or you can make a team of buffers and healers like Elizabeth, and you could take Helbram or Guilt Thunder if you've got them. But I wanted to find a good damage dealer that somebody could take and build up easily and put into a Grey Demon match and actually do some damage to replace Green King. So, after doing a little research, I found out that Green Howzer is actually fantastic in Grey Demon. And we're going to talk about why. First off, let's look at his passive. You might recognize it because it looks exactly like Green King's. It increases crit chance by 10% per ultimate move gauge orb. Increases by an additional 50% if it's completely filled. So essentially he does the exact same thing Green King does. The more orbs you put on him towards his ultimate move, the higher he has a chance to crit, eventually getting to 100%, meaning he will crit every time. But I already hear you saying, Joshua, isn't he melee? Well, yes and no. This ability is melee. But his counter stance ability is actually ranged, which means that while the demon is in flight, you can put counter stance up every turn, and when the demon attacks anyone in either raid, he's going to counter it and hit the demon and do damage. It's actually pretty fantastic because that means every single turn you're getting 2 good hits off if you have counter stance up. In the meantime, while he's in flight, you can stack up this skill, and it starts at 240 damage, becomes 300 damage, ends up at 500% damage. If you can get a gold card when he lands and you have your orbs up, you have a really good shot of doing a crap ton of damage because you'll hit for 500% of your attack and it'll be a crit. It can be pretty sick. So, how do you gear him? Well, I started off originally with crit damage gear because I thought, well, he's just like King, so you put crit damage gear on him. Maybe after you've geared, or after you've leveled him up a whole bunch and awakened everything and stuff, it might work. But what I'm actually going to recommend is attack gear and 2 crit damage pieces. The reason being because his attack is a little bit lower on base stats than a King is because he's the SR to start off with. So I found that attack actually works a little bit better. He does more consistent damage that way. You can, however, if you want, put crit damage, and I'm doing this, on the ring instead of attack. So let's look at him next to my Green King on my deathmatch team. So you can see he's a little bit lower on attack, but everything else he's pretty much right on line with. And this is a Green King that is level 65. Now he does have more awakenings, but it's still pretty good. Now, overall, Green King's going to do more damage. Green King is built for Grey Demon. Green King gets the buff in Grey Demon. Fairies get the buff in Grey Demon. Green King is built for Grey Demon. But if you do not have him, do not sleep on Green Howzer. He's easy to build. He's cheap to build. He's really actually very, very solid in Grey Demon. Now, let's take a look at a Grey Demon fight with a member of my guild who has also built his Grey Howzer. As soon as I get the invite here. And you'll get to see, we'll actually do 2 Howzers in the match. So you can see kind of how he works out. Alright, so now at the beginning of hard mode and extreme mode, in which we're doing hard here, Grey Demon is going to be in flight, which means that you cannot use his S1 ability, but you can use his counter stance, okay? Every time you have counter stance, you're going to want to try to put it up. So there you can see both of the kings hit for about 10k on their abilities. One counter hits for about 7k. You're getting 2 counters per turn. 7k, 7k. Fantastic damage already. Now unfortunately I don't have another counter, so I'm going to use some of King's abilities. But fortunately my guildmate does have counter, so we'll see again. Okay, now here you can see Green King building up, starting to do crit damage. He's going to outskill, obviously, Howzer. But Howzer's still going to be a consistent damage source. Watch this. 13k. 13k again. So now he's doing 26k on round 2. Now I have a double counter, so this will be pretty good damage. Or I should say a 2-star counter. $9k. $10k. So 19k in a turn. Not bad, right? Alright. So we are going to be fortunate in that we are going to get to see a gold card from my guildmate here. 35k on a S1 attack. Now his ultimate. $36k. Really pretty good. And again, these are under-geared, under-awakened characters that we have only found the last couple days and started working on. They're not quite as high level as our King. Now King's going to do like 80k here, okay? He's built to do Grey Demon damage, but has an alternative. If you don't have Green King, you should really look at Green Howzer, okay? Hopefully this video has proven that for you, and you guys can see why I'm so hyped about him. My guild, a few people have started building him because they don't have Green King. I'm building him because I like the idea of having 2 damage dealers for this fight. I think it's a really good option for you out there. So hopefully this helps some of you guys out that don't have Green King or are looking for an alternative. The only problem I've had is SR pendants are a little tricky to get. If your guild is rank 4, you can buy them from your guild shop. Otherwise, you're going to probably need to use some coins, but 4 or 5 golden coins to get a UR that does some serious damage in the Grey Demon fight, if you don't have one right now, is a pretty worthwhile investment. So, if this video helps you guys out, I would appreciate it if you throw a like or a sub my way. If you're looking for more tips like this, you can always check my channel out. We also have a Discord, which I will link below. And in that Discord, we have a lot of people that are helpful besides me, that are knowledgeable at the game, that are always looking for new fun stuff to do. And they'd be more than glad to help you out. And my game crashed. So, we'll end it right there. But thank you guys for watching. We check out the Discord. And also, if you need a guild, my second guild actually had just opened up today. We already have about 10 members, so if you are looking for one, definitely pop into my channel or the Discord and let us know, and we'll get you in, okay? Thank you guys, and have a great day, and have a lot of fun playing 7 Deadly Sins.